And a number of other reasons for violent demonstrations. Let's get right to it. This is Hong Kong. Protesters continue to push the envelope there. Anti-government protesters have taken to the streets every weekend. Their latest audacious move? Protesters stabbed a lawmaker they didn't agree with. They stabbed him in the chest with a knife after pretending to like him and be bringing him flowers. Instead, they stuck a knife in his chest. Unbelievable. Now this, protests against inequality. This is Chile you're looking at. This is just from today. Despite the president announcing a minimum wage increase, at least 20 people have been killed in the protest and thousands have been injured in 19 days of marches and riots thus far. All right, let's go to Bolivia now. Clashes between the country's opposition and the government supporters. Take a look at these pictures. This continued in La Paz. This is the second week of these clashes after a popular but divisive President Evo Morales won his fourth term in office. And that was 2 weeks ago, and they're still in the streets. And now the story a lot of the world is looking at, Baghdad, Iraq. 3 people killed in protests just today. That brings the total number of protesters shot dead by police to 13 in the past 2 days. At least 260 people have been killed in the past 4 weeks in anti-government protests, which seem to show no signs of slowing down. Now let's go to Lebanon. Protests entered their third week, with demonstrators blocking major highways, taking over government institutions. Despite the prime minister there resigning last week, protesters say it's just not enough, and they're calling for a complete new government. So you haven't heard that we're the ones covering the stories that you won't see covered anywhere else? In Venezuela, Kazakhstan, let's go to Hong Kong. And the media reaction to that has been crickets. How about the way we cover those stories? What the hell does that mean? Huawei. That's the key word in this case, uprising. Keep? Can you believe that? Watching. This is the right thing for members of the media to do, to actually pick sides. Look, if you like what you see, subscribe.